screen. Good morning, Deadpool, and afternoon. How you doing, buddy? What up, Sitherson? It's going. It is going. I am just packaging up from the weekend, getting things together, doing all the easy packages first. It's usually the opposite of what I do. I'm a big fan of doing the complicated ones first and getting them out of the way. But I didn't want to do that today. What up, Dougie? Bacon wrapped shrimp. I gotta figure out what I'm having for dinner tonight. I don't have a clue. I haven't even thought about it. I haven't eaten yet, that's for sure. Faux show. Publix fried chicken. Hell yeah, brother. I'm not gonna lie. I really want some Taco Bell. For some reason, I want to punish myself. Need some of that pain in my life. I do love Taco Bell though. If I'm not mistaken, they came back with the double-decker tacos. I'm pretty sure I saw that on Facebook or something. They do like the whole throwback 80s or something. The trade board has been emptied, Doug. I'm almost completely done with packaging at this point. What up, DKB? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's confusing. Oh, I've been doing this since I think like 11 a.m. So almost 3 hours of packaging. Yeah. And I got to package all the big pieces, so that's gonna be a minute at the least. High quality. Yeah, I have to get those 16 by 20s together, which I got some like poster backing board and stuff for that. Be a lot of boxing going on. All the talking from the weekend has ruined my throat. Alright, this one has to go into a bigger one. Sounds fantastic. Can never have enough Darth Mauls. And I can never say that enough. Oh. I feel like I might have missed a couple 5x7 top loaders, but I looked pretty good, so I don't think I did. Maybe it's just because I haven't done those big stacks yet. And I know there's a solid amount of quads in there. I think Shrink has like 5 on his own. What up, Millies? And it's back to regular old work tomorrow. It's always exciting. Wakeman. So I have 5.5 hours before bed. Hey, if that works, it works. It's definitely possible to live directly off of just art. I say that, but I feel like the marketing to do that takes a lot longer than the actual artwork itself. Like the real job turns into getting your art out there for people to see. Lots of social media. Yeah, you can. You absolutely can, because it is right here in this stack. It should be. What Mando and Bo was it? The one you traded to Shrink, right? All right, my bad. I was confused as hell. I remember you pulled it, but it wasn't in your stack. I'm over here in the wrong stack. Oh, you're good to go. What up, Ben? Absolutely, bud. How you doing today, buddy? Try to keep my name set up there. Ooh, what am I doing now? We got Doug. Dougie Fresh. It wasn't as bad as I thought, since we had so many packages through multiple days. I was able to condense some. Oh God, that sounds terrible, McDurr. Just start drinking the beer now, and it'll all fall in line when it comes into the actual grilling part. I'm pretty sure that's how that works out. You did something to deserve it, McDurr. You definitely screwed up somewhere. Nah, it's not too early. Full on recluse in the garage for safety reasons. I can't do it, man. I have I have three kids. There's only really two in the house now. The oldest is basically moved out the way it's been going, but man, when they were all like super young, the just the absolute like loudness all the time in the house. It is crazy. And then if we had other kids over, horrible. It was just bad. You have zero time to actually think. I do really bad with a whole bunch of extra noise too. 7, 9, and 10. Oh yeah, you are in that time frame. Mine's 18, 15, and 10. All girls. I am sorry. That's where we went wrong right there. I'm gonna guess reincarnation really is a thing, and we fucked up in our past life. We did something not okay. All right, we're gonna start not with that one. All right, we got the hazardous label for shrink here. We got to have a hazard label for shrink because there's a lithium battery in the lightsaber. Yeah, there's no way we were okay. All right. Just a few planets here and there. You had ultimate power for a little while, buddy. And now, here you are. Three daughters and just full sadness. I'm going to keep that sticker up there. I don't need this sticker anymore. I'm going to leave that one up there, actually. Get some stickers out of here. Totally worth it. I'd blow them up again if I had the chance. I was probably like some random word that a bird choked on. So I got the bad juju because of that. Didn't even do nothing wrong. I was just out there living, and the universe said, "Nah, we don't like him." Which I get it. I get it. I'm cool with it. I don't know, man. I mean, if you think about it though, like, could you imagine having three boys? I feel like that would be pretty horrible. Like, I feel like the loudness of that would be way worse than three girls. Girls are a little bit more shrill when they go to screaming and everything, but I feel like more stuff would have got broken in my house. I was pretty rambunctious. I want to listen to Boozy Badass. All right, buddy. Have a good one. I will see you around. I'll tell you one thing. When I was like, man, I'm going to give away a lightsaber on this stream, I didn't realize how complicated it was going to be to ship it. Oh no. Mistakes have been made. I didn't even think about the lithium battery portion. That just means it has to be ground advantage fully, which isn't really a problem. It's just this one's going to ship a little bit slower than everything else. Oh, was that the Rosario Dawson? Nice. I was just talking about that one the other day. Oh, Sin City. And I feel like that was forever ago. It's definitely a bigger piece. 100% a larger piece. Very nice one, though. All right, that's going to Cisco. Patriots gets dropped off at work tomorrow. Got all that set up. Took a whole GOT. The Game of Thrones going down, huh? Now you got to find another spot for your Game of Thrones sword. Shrink. McDurr. I think we're going to do Yacht Carter or Charter next. Because that's just a few boxes here. How many can I fit into each box? All right, we got one quad there. Oh, I absolutely do, Ben. That is totally up to the purchaser. I've actually shipped out a few of them already for this set. 1, 2, 3. Is that right? 1, 2, 3 quads. We actually shipped out 3 sealed cases on pre-sale. The Pandersons were going to be running a stream for some of them. They're still going to be running streams with it, but they already opened all 3 cases. It's hard not to open them when you get them. Threes. All right, so we're just doing 3 5x7s. What up, Jonathan? How you doing, buddy? What's up, S-Dub? Oh, nice. Steve McQueen. On the way to work again. Good Lord, Sean. You just gave up not going to work, huh? What's up, Narkina? How's it going? And Ben, you are welcome to choose any of the boxes that you want shipped. 6 days a week. I guess it's not terrible, you know. You get that one day. I feel like one day off a week is never honestly enough. I was on a 6-day-a-week schedule where I was working 5 days regularly and then one day for overtime. And I wasn't a fan. But then we went to 7 days a week. What up, Patriots? Patriots knows about that. Then we went to 7 days a week for a while. And once we went back to 6 days a week, I was super happy. Using the force. I got you, Ben. We'll see if we can pick you something fancy. Now I'm on 4 days a week with very, very limited amount of overtime. I've actually only worked, I think I'm at like 40 hours of overtime for the entire year. That's pretty good. It's my first year having that low of a account. All right, let's see. For Ben, maybe we're gonna go right here. Very nice, Ben. We'll have it sealed up and shipped out to you tomorrow with all the other ones. Also, if you get a redemption card for a Cisco Rivera, there's no contact information, but you know where I'm at. You can get in touch with me here, Instagram, Facebook. I'm everywhere, so you can just get with me, and I will ship it out to you. I won't charge you any extra for shipping, of course. So we were looking at the same one, even better. That means it's gonna have something very nice in it. It's gonna be a spicy one, and you get the enjoyment of ripping it yourself. That is one of the reasons that I put so much effort into the actual packaging and sealing. Is so when I do ship them out sealed, it's like a legit product. Oh man, Sith, I don't have a clue. Yeah, we'll just ship it in a big circle bin. Big old circle ship. Cisco's quad's gorgeous too. Did you get a chance to look at them while you had them? I know you only had them for a very short amount of time. That was that was the big reason for having to do the redemptions for the Cisco's. Is Cisco accidentally shipped my package to Ben here, and Ben, I think you drove what 45 minutes to get to the post office so that you could drop it off. Tell me that isn't fantastic. We've we've hit one of the panos already, but here's that's the Cisco Rivera quad right there. That's all done in ballpoint pen. Look at that lighting that he pushed into that thing. And then the Catwoman has already been pulled, but this is his other one. So both of those are still in boxes. Charter. I think this is yeah, that's everything. He didn't Charter didn't buy any larger pieces. I think that was just Freddie, Shrink, and McDurr. we sold we sold quite a few Craig Deeks pieces last night, which I was super stoked about. Which they're all much larger pieces, 9 by 12 all the way up to 16 by 20. McDurr got an awesome Predator card. What up, toys? I said card. Awesome Predator painting. It's a 16 by 20. So I got to spend some time packaging that bad boy. I tried to unbundle the shipment so that it would be in its own package, and Whatnot will not let me do it. There's a good chance that when I get all this actually packaged up and ready, that one's gonna be left out of the package and it's gonna get put into a separate package through pirate ship, I got to see if I'm able to actually get it into a package safely with all the cards that McDurr also got. Where's Tottingham? We're going to knock out Tot pretty quick like and in a hooray. No quads here. Get rid of that. Wood, Julie. One quad here. Nice. Super nice. It's just gonna fit into the box? No. So that is gonna have to be, we got one for cardboard, which is kind of odd, but we'll make it work. It's gonna work right finally. And we have one 5x7 in the package. What up, Gusto? Mucho gusto. Get in the top loader. Mellow Yellow is one of my top drinks. I have about 75 top drinks. I need a poly mailer. I've never had a Mellow Yellow Zero. I don't think I've ever had a zero soda that I actually enjoyed, though. I am definitely anti-sugar free at the moment. That's going to change as I continue getting older and my health continues to decline because of all the sugar. Diet root beer? I don't know if I've ever tried diet root beer. Ooh, we have one of those at a Wendy's we have here in town. The Million drink dispenser. And I love it. You can get cherry vanilla lime Coke. That's normally what I get when I go to Sonic. Which Sonic's is 100% better because Sonic is fantastic. But it tastes close. When you get it from Sonic, they actually put real cherry. Like you get a full cherry in there, and then they put cherry like flavoring in it, and then they put like actual lime wedges inside of it too. The Gusto Margarita Special. I feel like you really need to put special in Spanish instead. It would especial. Hey, you see, there you go. It ties it all together a little bit better. All right. Now we're getting ready to get to the me cussing portion of the show. I got this brand new fancy box that I get to utilize, which I'm rather excited about, and I think I'm going to stack up more Shrinks boxes in boxes. It's a box on a box. Do I want to use these boxes? Nah, we're just going to utilize the Honeypot boxes. Then we got to get the 5x7s together. All right, so 1, 2. Shrink did a lot of digging, but I'd say he got some of the best Star Wars that was in the set through trades and searching. Get rid of that. That's big old Bix right there, I tell you what. I think I finally fell asleep this morning at about 4:30 to 5 a.m. And when my alarm went off at 9 a.m., I said, nah, it's just not time for that. So I went back to sleep for an hour. And I still feel like I didn't get nearly enough sleep. But it's going to ruin it tonight. When I try to go to bed at 7. Alright, where are we at here? 1, 2, 3. So we got 3 quads. Oops, pushing buttons. I did not order any Dune boxes. I didn't even see when they got released, but I'm pretty sure they didn't stay up there very long, did they? I am interested to see how that Dune set goes. Really? Well, dang. Yeah, I didn't get a notification or anything. I didn't sign up for the notification either, so that's a big portion of it. But for some reason, I got a notification when they put the Sapphire up, so I ended up getting 5 boxes of Sapphire. We'll see how that goes. I heard they had Jason Momoa signing in that one. Is that true? Stuff stacked over here. We're gonna stack some moss. Moss. Has anybody seen my scissors? Brolin and Momoa, I think that is a pretty solid signing list. I'm sure that it's going to be very low amount of autos in the actual set, though. Yeah. Did you see how much they're selling Chrome SpongeBob for, Neon? I was extremely excited about that, and then I saw boxes for sale at like $400 to $500, and my excitement completely left. Timmy. It is ridiculous. But you know what? I guarantee there's going to be people out there that pay it. Dune, I would say the hype for Dune comes from. It goes fantastic, Timmy. We sold some of your GHG cards last night, also. That's my dumb self. If it drops in price, I'm definitely going to get some, but I can't bring myself to There's no way I can spend that much on. And honestly, the box of SpongeBob cards will be for me and the kid because she loves SpongeBob so much. So it would be just a rip for us to do. Yeah, we sold a couple of them last night, if I'm not mistaken, Tim. Let me look at my list over here. Um, the Bix finally sold. Where's your name, Tim? Tim. Yeah, we sold Bix and Luthen Rail last night. Yeah, Gusto picked up Luthen, and then Shrink picked up the big Bix. Oh, if there is gonna be like blaster boxes of SpongeBob, I'll definitely jump on some of those, 100%. No, not DW. It was Gusto, and Gusto picked up the Luthen, that guy right up there somewhere, and then Shrink picked up the Bix. These are gonna fit in here, right? Let me check if this box is big enough. Oh yeah, look at that perfect fit. That's gorgeous. And then also the the perfect of fitting. Yeah, so that was an absolute win for the night. No question about it. I was stoked. And then we sold some of. All right, that's not cutting as good as I thought it was going to. We sold some of Craig Deek's bigger work last night, also. Which I still say it's a complete crime that we haven't completely sold out of his bigger pieces at the prices he put them at. These scissors are not cutting like I want it to. Huh. What's the plan here? I'm gonna have to knife it. We're gonna knife it. Hobby knife, that is. Anybody seen my knife? I chop my leg off with a hobby knife. I'll never hear the end of it from anybody I know. Including myself. Okay. It's gonna be the prettiest cut, but as long as it keeps it safe, that's what's important here. That's what I need to tell myself. Nailed it. Hello, Moto. Come on. Break loose. I hate poster board. I feel like I'm back in school trying to do a stupid project that I was late on. Success. So what are y'all getting into today? Oh, Jesus. Whatever. fully expecting me to pull that thing apart and it not be the right size. You're doing another... I just saw that question. You're doing another sketch right now? Or you're doing another Luthen? It's heavy metal right there. So luckily, this one fits in here. Mucho perfecto. So we got that. Bubble wrap. We need about 18 pounds of that. Dun, dun, dun. Trade wall. No, everything's packed up. Trade wall is emptied out. Everything is getting shipped out tomorrow. Future trades can be done between everybody else. They can shoot pictures to each other, or however they want to do it. And then next weekend, we'll see if we build up a bigger trade wall when we are pushing through the rest of these boxes, along with the gigantic GHG show we got coming. It's going to be massive. Mucho massivity. So we'll put that in there. Throw this paper in there. What's up, Easton? How's it going? Right, Marco? Yeah, we are, we only have, what, I think it's like a third of the set left over. I hear that. Whoops. Definitely did a solid amount. We did some damage on it. Oh, yeah? He's pretty awesome to talk to. I definitely enjoy conversing with Hoy. Sounds awesome, Easton. Let's see. It was 4. I think it was actually 3, but we're going to do 4. What's up, Aiden? Appreciate that raid, bud. Hope the stream went well. We are getting everything put together for shipping out. I didn't pay attention to how many top loaders I just put into this package, so we're just going to shove some more in there. Who doesn't need free 5x7 top loaders and sleeves? Whoops. Shove some of these in here. Some of these. If it fits, it sits, as they say. Anybody just coming in, if it's your first time in here, take a look in the Buy It Now. We have about 130, around 130 honeypots left from the set, volume 4. The artist list should be posted in that listing. A lot of really big names, a lot of really big artwork left over. And then we also have the shop just completely loaded with sketches. Anything that's listed as a GHG, 100% of that sale goes directly to the contributing artist. We got card size pieces and massive, all the way up to 16 by 20, I think is our largest one of one. It doesn't get much better. I have to make some more bags. Let's do that. Let's do some bags real quick like. Should be able to knock a couple out pretty quickly. Oh God. Looks like the right size. We're gonna go with it. And sealed. I recycle a lot of the extra plastic that we utilize into my own bubble wrap and packaging material. Usually works out pretty good. If I can get my sealer to work here. What's it doing? Turned all the way down. That'll do it. That will definitely do it. Seal this bad boy up. This side. fully nailed it. There's one done. Ben is getting his shipped to him sealed. So it'll be one sealed getting shipped out, or one more sealed, I should say. Yeah, he gets the excitement of opening it. Yeah, the Pano Porg. Yeah, watch it be an awesome Tim Agar that comes out of it too. Little Jack Nicholson action. That would be pretty cool. Let me do one more Uno Mass to fit in this one. Yeah, figure it up. Why don't you? Like an animal. Oh, we can't have nice stuff. This is why right here. Alright. Oh yeah, a Saruman coming in from Tim. That would be pretty damn sick. I still think my favorite is the Joker you did for this set. That is definitely top tier in my eyes. Who doesn't love the Joker though? Batman. The Batman that we have in the GHG from Tim right now, that Michael Keaton, right alongside of the Michelle Pfeiffer. Batman. I think Batman does love the Joker. I'm pretty sure that is a very loving relationship that those two have. It's just like the Joker says, what is the Bat without the Joker? There it is. There you are. Nice big old priority. What's in the box? This is the Bees Honeypot IV set. So this is a set that I put together. Each box has one guaranteed sketch of various sizes. It could be a standard size sketch, or it could be a pano. There's wooden sketches, and then there's 5x7s. And it's an open theme, so I hire artists from all over the world. Let me try to get these in some type of order here. I hire artists from all over the world. Timmy here is actually one of the artists in the set. That's Tim Agar. The artist list should be a picture that's actually in that listing. I mean, we have Lindsay Grayling, Cisco Rivera, Nina Art, and it is a full-on mixture of some of the stuff. A little bit of everything is pushed in here. Star Wars, Marvel. Hoi Truong did some. Here's a Charlie Cody. Somebody was asking about this one. Yeah, Andrew Fry. This one's Charlie Cody. We got Julianne in here. Arwen Necker. I mean, it is absolutely stacked. This is a Candace Clemens right here. Charlie Cody. Here's the 5x7. So the 5x7 is a quad fold that I designed. The Anakin? I don't know if I've seen the Anakin that you did for him. So this is a Simra Balut. Still have a good few of hers left in there. Angelina Benedetti's a part of the set. I think we hit 41 artists. Did you post it on Instagram though? I normally see all your sketches on Instagram. Another Simra. There was a lot of trades going on for some of these. Shyla Lee's a part of it. We still have Shyla's pano and wooden card left in the set. Here we go. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll look at it. What's up, Jules? Wooden cards. I think we had right around 37. I think is what the final number was for just the wood cards. 37 or 40. I think we had 40 panos, or it might have been 40 quads. It's a lot. There's one that's currently in the set live as a redemption from Cisco Rivera. Mm-hmm. All right, now we're gonna do. Let's get Freddy set up here. I'm really thinking I might have to send off it when I find it again, wherever I stashed it, the 5x7 wooden card. I think I very well might get a commission done on that. I thought about keeping it blank, just so I could have it as like a fancy little show off, but it would look better with art on it. Yeah, so I might have to go that route. All right, Victor, I'm over here mixing up the Freddy. There we go. Don't let me confuse myself. It'll happen. I definitely think I'm gonna ship Michter's big items separately. I think it'll just be safer that way. Kind of upset that I can't unbundle it, but I'll just pay the extra shipping to get it sent off. Well worth it. I'd hate for this Predator to get damaged in transit. I think that box is going to work for Freddy, though. Let's see. I'm just going to empty that right there. I'll clean it later. Boy, was I wrong. I made a huge mess for no reason. That was one that we sold for Craig Deeks last night. Tell me that isn't a crazy, awesome sketch right there. I gotta have a box the perfect size for that. I think the box that I have currently been using for holding packages is gonna have to do. Yep, that's gonna be the route we take right there. Just gotta dump all the packages next. And get another box for those. La Terre. Yeah, that's one of them. Isn't that thing wild? We sold this one and his Predator sold. That's the 16 by 20. And then also his 11 by 17 Black Widow. Disgusting. I agree. Every time I look at it, that's my thought process. Disgustingly good. Is this fit? Hell no. How can I make that fit? By making it a later problem. All right, let me figure out how to cut this so that it fits this piece here. So that's just not quite big enough. Nothing for a while. This poster board backing, in my head I thought, man, this is a genius idea and it's going to work great, but it's honestly not the easiest to cut. You know what? I have a better knife over there. Let me try that. The hobby knife might not be the correct route to take here. Oh, yeah, there it is. A little silver dagger of life. What's up, ninjas? Cut yourself. in a Coke can. Hold that, thank you. Definitely had better plans. Even if it's a bad plan, though, it still work. God. Clean that up later. That should work. Just slice that bad boy off. I lost my knife. Cut super freaking easy. Impressive. Fit too. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Packaging isn't the prettiest, but it is the securest. What up, Sanum? Morning, how are you? Coming along nicely. We've only got, I think, 130 left in the set. Won't be long and it'll be fully sold out. Oh, that's awesome. We have one, it's actually like 30 minutes away from me, but they raise parrots and parakeets and just all kinds of birds. And basically what they do is they take them in once the owners die, Because, you know, most of the time giant parrots live longer than the people that buy them. They're all in like outdoor cages. And I'm talking there's probably 500 of them out there. It's a lot. From my understanding, they get them from like all over the country. People will contact them. I don't remember the name of their little area, but it's pretty cool. I actually found it by accident. They were selling a chair, and I found that on Facebook Marketplace. And I went out there to pick it up, and when I showed up, there was birds everywhere, and I was like, what in the hell is this? I was pretty excited. It was random. You go to buy a chair, and you find a million freaking birds. They're just everywhere. And most of them weren't nice either. I think that's worth putting out there. Oh, that's cool. I saw a bald eagle. This was 3 or 4 months ago. I was driving down the road, and we don't usually have bald eagles in the area, but it was just out sitting in a field eating something. It was massive. I couldn't believe it. I came home and told my wife and kids about it, and they all thought I was lying. And then somebody on the Facebook in the area posted up there, did anybody see the eagle? And they actually got a picture of it. It's pretty amazing how massive they can get. I mean, you could definitely see dinosaurs as actually being birds when you see an eagle. Or you have that, there's that one type of bird, it's called like a billbeak or something. It looks like a legitimate dinosaur hanging out. It looks fake and AI, but they're pretty wild. This is Freddy's. Let me write that down so I don't get. I didn't know about caribou. I knew bison were almost hunted to extinction. Had no idea about the caribou though. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. All right. More packaging material. That looks like the right link. Caribou out of Canada. How big are caribou? Are they like the size of a moose? I saw a moose one time, and that thing was way bigger than I thought it should have been. Terrifyingly big. I don't think I've ever seen an elk either, which I'm quite a bit further down south, so it's not surprising that I haven't seen them. The moose I saw was over in Tennessee when I was a kid. Absolutely huge. Them damn meese. For a second, I looked down at my phone and I totally thought you said you got to ride an elk. And now I kind of want to ride an elk. So, thanks for that. I got to ride an elephant once, which I think that's outlawed now. It was a smaller elephant. I think it was like one of the Asian elephants. But they had it at, what was it, like a circus? You were able to climb up on the back of it. A camel in Dubai? That's freaking cool. Ain't never rode no camels. The elephant was the one time, and I remember being absolutely terrified because I'm also scared of heights. That might be the reason I am scared of heights. We don't get along. Me and heights, that is. Feel like Lord of the Rings. No, that was a little bit before the Lord of the Rings time. I didn't even know what Lord of the Rings was at that time. I think I might have been like 4 years old, maybe, possibly younger than that. Like I was basically in my mother's arms the entire time, if I remember correctly. Core memory right there. It's not weird at all. At all. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan now. I remember when the first movie came out, The Fellowship of the Ring. I was in the hospital, and I remember I was getting out of the hospital, and they had like it was a book fair, it turns out. But I went over and I was looking and I saw it, and I was like, oh man, like they had the box set of Lord of the Rings, and I hadn't even seen the first movie. In my head, I thought they were VHSs. So I was super ecstatic, and like I talked my mom into buying that box set for me. She was like, "Are you even going to use them?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's Lord of the Rings, of course." I was thinking they were movies. She knew they were books. When I opened up that box and realized that I had the trilogy of Lord of the Rings and I had to read them, I was like, "Well," I sat down and read every single one, and I've read them a couple times now. So it was totally worth it. But I was not over, and there was no way when I opened it up that I was not telling my mother that I had no idea. I was like, "Oh, I can't wait to read these. I'm so excited." I kept that shit to myself. I'd already enjoyed reading at the time too. Like before that, I'd already read like Stephen King's The Stand and everything. I've told her the story before. She's kind of old, so she probably doesn't remember it now, but I definitely still giggle about it. Genius right there. Alright, Mr. Perfect Fit. You perfectly fit. Packaging's on point. Oh yeah, Dean Koontz. I like Dean Koontz also. In the old room that I used to stream in, that's actually it was my library for the most years ever. But like the entire wall is just filled with all the books that I've read. And I swapped rooms with my middle kid, so now I'm upstairs, but she has all my books in her room because I haven't transferred all the shelves that I built. I need one more of these. That looks like the right length. Was Dean Koontz the one that did the Odd Thomas series? I want to say he is. I think that was the one that got me into Dean Koontz. My mother was actually reading it and told me she thought I'd like it, so I was like, all right. And I devoured those books. They were pretty good. The movie wasn't terrible, but it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. That's when I kind of hope they redo at some point. Do a remake. Alphabet Man coming in with a pizza party. Appreciate that raid, buddy. How's everybody doing? I'm making noise and packaging right now, so enjoy that. It doesn't get much better than the sweet sounds of making your own packaging material. The Duma Key, really? I have definitely read it. I don't 100% remember it. Oh, Viper got the pizza. Nice. I have some leftover pizza. I didn't get it from Alphabet Man, though. I'm almost done with this packaging material, I swear. I just gotta get it to sit properly. That's good enough. As long as it seals, we're golden. That's one that I really wish started out as a book. Pirates of the Caribbean. I would read the hell out of some Johnny Depp in the books. I have a Johnny Depp sketch up there of Pirates of the Caribbean. It's actually by Jeff Ward. Tell me that isn't awesome. I love it. That was a GHG sketch that he sent in for me to sell, and I ended up just purchasing it. That is a banana slug. That is by Ash M. Yeah, the Ace Venturas. That's Stefan Leonardi in the middle, and the one on the right and left are Unicorn Crisis. Those were a couple commissions I picked up. Slugfest? What is Slugfest? And where is my tape? Why would I put it so far away? Oh my god, I'm stupid. Oh, really? I'll have to look that up on Google and send it over to Ash M. She's done quite a few banana slug sketches. She said, I have no idea why, but I like them. I was like, all right. I said, well, I want one of them. I don't have any affinity towards banana slugs myself, but I like getting artwork that the artist enjoys drawing. So now I have a banana slug, and I love it. I'd probably get a second one from her if she ever sent it. Yeah, McDur's is definitely going to be a separate package. Ooh, nice. 5x7 mall. That's sick. Were you in here when I was showing off my 5x7 malls? and my larger pieces. Yeah, I got a few. Most of them were actually gifts from my mother and some of the artists around, but most of them were my mom commissioning them for me. Let me get this label up here so I don't get confused. There we go. Yeah, that's McDur's stack from the set that we've opened up. And then he also bought a 16 by 20 Predator by Craig Deeks. So I have to package this up separately. I'm gonna ship it out through Pirate Ship so that it'll be a separate package. Because it bundled it. Let's see. Yeah, here's some of my 5x7s. This is my Vader by Alex McCormick. We got Julianne's Blueprint. That's Sexy Mole right there. He's got sexy horns, tattoos. I mean, that's Darth Maul for you. This one's Alex McCormick. And we got Stefan Leonardi and Jeff Ward. Sexy Maul is the greatest. And there's a nice Tim Agar on a standard size. Here's one Ash M sent me. These are some of the newer ones I haven't had a chance to actually put up yet. And then Mark Mangum, my wife commissioned this one for me too. And it was the same time that I commissioned his self-portrait. Had no idea. Yeah, Dario is absolutely fantastic also, so I can only imagine how good that Maul is. What's up, General Sim? You know, Nina Art, who's in the set, that's actually, if I'm not mistaken, that's Dario's wife. And it's funny because she did a 5x7 Maul for the set that we pulled last night. It is his wife. I always say wife immediately, but I never know if they're just like boyfriend, girlfriend, you know? How you doing, Thalassa? Didn't see you sneak in. Nice. As soon as I get this thing to work, I gotta push 14 buttons when I get new messages sometimes. Really? Technically, I think that's true here in America also. It's a certain amount of time. Dude, that is awesome. I think you're like legally considered married. I don't know how it actually works. For the Mira, oh, the Mira. Okay. What is left? Let's take a look. After I look at this one too. Oof. Oh, that's awesome. I like that. There are two Shylas still live, the Pano and the Wood. And then let me find the right. Let's take a look. I almost knocked everything over. Can I zoom in on this to make my life easier? So that one was pulled already. I'm not sure about that 5x7, but the Bees and the Radagast, those are actually in one box together. I want to say all of those are still alive. These are still alive. Make that easier. Don't worry about all those notifications. That's what my phone normally looks like. I believe the T1000 was pulled. I don't think that one was, though. And Eastbound and Down's still live. It is unsigned. That happens, though. We actually have a few in this set. AJ Cereso forgot to sign 4 of his, and Angelina Benedetti forgot to sign one of hers. All right, Sanam, have a good one. Appreciate you coming in. Oh, yeah, Hoi Truong, there's still some live. The Superman was pulled here. The Naruto, I think, is still live also. We got General Sim taking one down. Let's go. I guess I'll show you the boxes. Fourth row, 5 back. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good luck, Sim. I did way too much talking last night. Too much running my mouth. Surprise, surprise, right? I have a knife, and it's right here. There we go. We got a Pano. Solid pickup, General Sim. It is Randy. That's Randy Ciplone right there. Look at that. Gorgeous. What a hit, Sim. All the talking of Lord of the Rings brought that into existence right there. Absolute win. Absolute win. It wasn't the Shyla Lee for the kid, but it is a solid, beautiful sketch. All right, I'm gonna reweigh McDurs here. We're gonna reweigh and then swap it up. Whoops. Go 25 for that size. The 4th set. God, it's wild. Still thinking that we're on volume 4 and pushing through on this. It's just absolutely amazing. I love it. At least one, yeah. I think I have at least one from every set. Also, I don't remember which one came from which set. per se, but I've definitely tried to get at least the one from everyone. Not Doug. McDurr. Oh, wait a minute. What is this thing doing? Yeah, we'll confirm that. Don't need this anymore. And then we'll printer that bad boy. What page is that? 2, 3, 4, 6. Gorgeous. I already got the box set up for you. I knew you were going to ask for it. You're just collecting all the panos. I would count that as an absolute win. 100%. 100%. I have, I think, just one pano that came directly out of the set, and that is Young Mill's God of War. The other two panos I have were APs from the 3 panos were APs from artists. What up, CD? Because the Stefan Leonardi and the Julianne down here, so those two, right, or the Lindsay Grayling, those are both APs, and the Freddy Krueger is actually my wife's, so, but it was also an AP from Julie. Fantastic, CD. How are you doing today? Oh yeah, the Geo Commission coming in. You know that's going to be a sick one. The awesome art. Yeah, we've packaged up. Well, I'm working on the last package right now from yesterday and Friday. We did just hit a very awesome pano for General Sim by Randy. Darn it, Randy. Gandalf in the Mines of Moria. Pretty sure that's the setting of that sketch. We've had quite a bit of Lord of the Rings in this set. I know the Pandersons pulled some of them. Like, I think both of the Lord of the Ring quads have actually been pulled already. I feel like there might be the Gollum reaching for the ring. I don't know if that one was pulled. I started getting confused after about halfway through the set on whether I saw it get pulled out of a box or if I just stared at it too long while I was packaging the set and looking forward to the set. It will definitely confuse the heck out of me on occasion. Get some of that air out of there. Yeah, the Pulp Fiction is definitely still live by Angelina Benedetti. I know Alex McCormick has been chasing that one pretty hard. He's told pretty much everybody that if they hit it, he is willing to give up basically his entire life. Benedetti always puts out some super amazing artwork. You working on a commission right now, Ian? Are you working on a commission right now? Solid. Pick up some more commissions from all these guys. It's well deserved. All right, let me get my pirate ship up. Let me find the right ones here. There we go. Oh. Wrong box. What? Never really paid attention to his address. McDurr is just a few hours away from me. A few hours, I think it's like 7. I'm never the best at paying attention. All right. Now for the big one. Let's get this bad boy packaged up for the Durr of Micking. I've made a mess. I've made a massive, massive mess in this room. Marker. It's kind of a straight line. Straight-ish. And that's a win. What's up, Madre? How's it going? What you's doing? Oops, too far. Should be easier to do. Helicopter. God sakes. Took a minute. What I got there? Watching football. Fancy. Super, super fancy. I'm going to be watching, not football, but I'll end up watching something at some point. I'll get around to it. I'm almost done with packaging. Okay, so we got this set up. Look at that. Poster board for the win. I, of course, have to put that into a bigger box. Then it'll be ready. What up, Steph? How you doing, Tot? Anybody else that came in that I missed, welcome in. We are... I think we have a third of the set left over. We're at 130, 128, something like that, for boxes left over for Bees Honeypot IV. Which is pretty good. It's a solid amount has been sold. Madre knows. She's my cheerleader. Just fold that down. Random point there. There we go. It is without question the best sketch set in existence. Definitely the only one of its kind. There's been a few different sets that tried to pop up and scam people, but it didn't work out overly well. And we also have a massive amount of artwork in the Buy It Now. What's up, Alan? Did you finish up your break? The big raid. Welcome in, everybody. I am packaging up from the Honeypot release shows. We got quite a few honeypots that are still left over. And the Buy It Now is full of a massive amount of one-of-one sketches by numerous artists. Anything listed as a GHG, 100% of that sale goes directly to that artist that contributed to the show. #1 artist appreciation stream right here. I accept any questions. That's a 16 by 20 masterpiece by Craig Deeks I'm packaging up right now. Of the Predator. That thing's wild. Alright, I need... What do I need right now? I need something else. That box, maybe? This box? What box would be a good box for this? Something that's going to fit a 16 by 20, of course. I remembered to ship out and stuff a couple boxes with some extra stuff that's go around. Not as many as I planned on, but we got a couple shoved in there. Dirt has some kids. So let's toss in some Harry Potter. Some stairwares. There's a Julie. The jewels. I think that box would work pretty good, but I just filled that thing up. Oh, my back is killing me. Been sitting too much this weekend. Way too much. I lost my mouse. Julie. In the chamber, as always. Surprise, surprise. I think this box might work. It's thicker too, so let's see. Boy, was I wrong. That don't fit. That is 100% correct, Banger. The artist had free reign to draw whatever they wanted to draw for the set. So it's not a theme set. It's 100% artist appreciation, and for them to get out what they want to put out. And that's why it's the best. I'm just going to have to cut that box up. On the messenger. Hey, I just saw Ben's message too. That's gorgeous. Holy cow, that's long. Yeah, I don't have any issue with that, Julie. Send them on. What's up, KZ? The gust of 1,000 winds has entered. However many you want. I don't care. I'm down with however many. How you doing, Linz? Yeah, that's fine. Send them on. It'll be a good little addition to go into Golden Hive Gallery packages also. So quick. I'm telling you, she already has them loaded in there at all times. No question about it. Yeah, the sketches and redemptions. Yeah, we can definitely set it up. I don't mind. Still trying to track down the correct boxes here so that I can make this work. But I think all these down here are priority, which doesn't do me any good. A random package that I've never seen before. That's priority. Ah, well. True. It's a very solid reason to have it all the time ready. My problem is when I go into my little emoji list and I'm trying to use the point emoji or the thumbs up. Sometimes I accidentally hit the middle finger one because they're too close together. There is no reason that they should be that close together. I've definitely flipped somebody off on accident. I just did it the other day and didn't even realize it till I went back into the chat to go see. I was looking up something for shipping or who knows what, and I was like, I totally did not mean to send that middle finger. It was supposed to be a thumbs up or something. Got to emojiing too quick. So what you guys doing today other than mom watching just football? Isn't that always the most fun portion of doing something? Trying to get all that together. Oh. This is a nice box. That's getting utilized. We'll just pile these down here for right now. I usually just make it up as I go. Lots of videos, lots of posting, random stuff. It all seems to work out in the end. I don't think it's a lot of times it's not even like doing one good one, you know. Oh, that's not too hard, Julie. You can do that with Canva. You can also do it. It's a little bit harder, but you can do it on YouTube Edits. You can just download the YouTube Edit app. That's how I make most of mine. I just don't go overly in depth with them. YouTube Edit. It's a separate app you can get. I'll show you what it looks like. Oh, it's called YouTube Create. My bad. That's it right there. But it's a video editing tool on its own. So you can do all kinds of different stuff with it, and then you can upload it directly to your phone. God, no. I'm a terrible voiceover actor. I'm like the worst choice you could pick as a voiceover actor. I thought about making my kids do it. I don't even like hearing my own voice. If you want to lose sales, yeah, I absolutely do that for you. There we go. This works. This works quite well. I like it. Just gonna need lots of tape. Whole lot of tape. That's gonna be a hard no. I need more hands. Definitely not the prettiest of packaging, as I said before, but it's not gonna get damaged. And that's what I'm really aiming for here. The safety of the whole thing. All right, Madre, have a good one. I'll talk at you later. At some point, I'm sure. I'm gonna be fighting this package again some more. For a wee bit, I'm sure. Paradise. Mom's got to go watch some more of her football. Foosball is the devil. Ooh, buddy. Absolutely beautiful. That took forever to do, but we did it. Eight strong together. Ignorance in my head. Let's see, that's going to be, I'm going to say 32 and a half by 17 by 1. 17, 1. Any crates? Crates of what? Oh, case? God, you're so British. Yeah, I have 3 sealed cases set up still. Everything else is kind of mixed in over there, but I got the sealed cases behind me. I think you could help it, Julie. I think you choose not to help it. Being all British and whatnot. So it's going to be, say, 3 pounds. That equals. 3 pounds. Yeah, we're down to, it's like 128 boxes left for the honey pots. So, not bad at all. Dipping on that soap color. Definitely a good start. Well over 200 have sold. I think we've sold like 220. I can give an actual number. Yeah, 220. Genius. So it's definitely a very, very solid start to the set. Shipped on 9. Yeah, 922. That's on the Morrow. Mucho Perfecto. Yeah, I'm rather pleased with how this set has gone so far. We did a shit ton of work to bring it together, so it's beautiful. I think I'm going to print this on a big one. I got the hiccups. Print. Let's turn the printer on. Yeah, no problem at all. I would be more than happy to do that. It's a solid plan. to get them out there. Are you going to have any type of special sticker to put on them? Like coming soon? Anything of that nature? Have you thought about doing that? I don't think it's a necessity. Just getting the name out there a little bit more will be a huge help. We should add some type of link to your Kickstarter. Like if we had a QR code that would go straight to the Kickstart, that would be a solid idea. Where did I put my scissors? Anybody know? Because I sure as heck don't. There's a big pair of scissors to lose. Nice. That does it. That definitely does it. I'm glad you listen to me when I have good ideas and immediately start working on my idea. That's genius. I'm proud of you. Trade wall is emptied out. No, you weren't. You weren't until I said that it was a good idea and that you should do it. That's what I'm going to tell everybody. Makes me feel better. Just accept it. Mike Stevens. Do I know a Mike Stevens? Oh, I don't. If it's GPK, I don't have a clue. Best mall in antiquities, huh? I didn't do a whole lot of antiquities either because I'm poor. I'm sure I probably follow him on Instagram. That's usually what happens. I'm like, oh, I've never heard of that guy in my life. And then I go look at my IG and it's like, oh, no, I totally do. We follow each other already. Freebie for the hit chances. It's going to be some fun freeness. I'm going to have to keep them away from my wife so she doesn't open all of them. Where's my paint app? Paint. I need to put some verbiage in there. We're going to do bold. Keyboard. I don't like the Broadway. I just want Arial. I would say keep it just yours. I think it would be too confusing, honestly. I spelled do not bend wrong, so that's doing well, guys. Doing well. Need to get that money back. Yeah, it'll work out on the KS. I'm pretty sure Kickstarter will work out just fine. I got faith in it. I need these to be bigger. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Yeah, it's probably just going to take a little bit of time, but I think it'll take off. It'll get there. I don't think you have really anything to worry about. Welcome back, Sitherson. A little do not bend tag. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I definitely have not. I haven't left the room so far today. But I'm about done packaging, so it won't be much longer. I'll get around to it. I'm definitely really feeling the some Taco Bell even more now. That sounds good, don't it? I don't think we have any sliced cheese right now. I don't know if the wife picked any up when she got off work. We might have what's left of that sourdough loaf that she bought, though. Might eat the rest of that while I wait for Taco Bell. Where'd my mouse go? Sourdough bread's the best. Quite the fan. I guess I need to reload it. Those should work out mucho perfectly. We'll generate them labels. Huh. It's not letting me export my labels now. There we go. I gotta say, having this laser printer for labels, it is awesome. I am a massive fan. I think so, Tim. Unless the Pandersons grabbed one. These are the only ones I have marked off so far. I know the Joker is still alive. Well, I don't know if the Pandersons hit it. I swear I thought we hit the Cuckoo's Nest, but that's another one that I'm not sure. Yeah, TP got the wood, and then Shrink got You Can't Handle the Truth. But that's the only two I'm positive have been hit so far. Alright, we got these two for the bin. I don't think it was. But maybe it did. I'm also going crazy. It's one of those things where we stared at the artwork so many times during other streams, and it's like, I don't know if I saw it get pulled or if we were just looking at it a different night. Bin's ready for shipment. We got General Sim. It has been absolutely wild pushing through on it, Sid. Absolutely wild. It gets better every time. I appreciate that, bud. We've definitely come a long way. A very, very long way. And now with the GHG going on, it's exponentially larger. And the first weekend of the honeypot packaging is complete. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Let's see. Where's Alex at? Little fella awake yet? All right, Sith. Need you to do me a favor. Pick me a box to dome. I'm gonna open one for myself now. Alex was bugging me about it, so I had to tag him in for it when I'm done packaging. So grab me one out of the stack. We'll see what I can get from a PC. Fourth row from the left, 6 back. Third row and 8. So 4 and 6, 3 and 8. I'm gonna pick one of these. Alex, should I do the left or right? It's between the Julie and the Sith choices. Split it in the middle. Right. I'm gonna put this one on the right. There's tape on it. Oh. Careful. All right. Good luck, me. Oh, nice. Viper Pilot with the Throne of Glass. Now I absolutely have to start reading this book series. There's no question about it. Gorgeous. Do I have... I think I do. Let me see if I can find one for it. No, no. Sure I do. Looking through my artist. That's the only color I got for him. I think this one was brittle when I did it. Let's see if it holds together. Bam! That's awesome right there. Tell you what. There was one other thing I was supposed to do. I have to go in and somewhat finish the packaging. Nice. Double new combed up there. Have to go in and show all of my website orders are fulfilled now. But I do need to set one more up for shipping here. The job is never done. There we go. Now packaging is complete. I forgot to put this into the other package, so here's a secondary package to let it keep rolling. Now I gotta go in here, reload it. Oh, that wasn't the right button. Dumb. Oh, so there is one more I got to do. Look at that. Kevin West picked up some GHG cards. So I got to get those packed up and ready for him. Looks like he did a 12 pack. Beautiful. I'll be putting it out on Instagram sometime this week when I have some free time. But I think the weekend of Halloween, it might be November 1st that the real show actually happens. But we're gonna be doing the Halloween mystery sketch style game. Probably gonna be set up as a wheel spin where I get all the artist artwork that's kind of scary and creepy and Halloween like, put it up there. So if any of you artists are interested, I know I've talked to some of you already, just ship it on in. It'll be Golden Hive Gallery style rules, just like usual. You can hop in if you wish. Yeah, it should be a really cool slasher. I know we have some really amazing ones from Tim Agar, and we have a few other horror artists that have already sent in artwork that'll be in that set. And it'll be an average price between all of the asking prices from the artist. Because on the GHG cards, I don't make any of the prices. I don't do any kind of deals or anything on them. It's 100% artist choice on what they ask for. I just let it roll and do what I can. My way or the highway. Tape. I like this tape more. Almost went through half a box of my brand new packaging that I just got in last week for the bubble mailer. These things are sweet though. Went with a new color. Don't get better than that. We still have the big yellows though. All right, let's take a look here. Let's filter it by pending. Do I have any more in here? This one is done. Everything is shipped. We have hit 20 orders officially on the website, so that's really cool. We definitely still have a massive amount of artwork loaded up in there. I think I have everything deleted from the GHD that we have sold. So we should be good. But all right, I'm going to go find some food to eat and a little bit of relaxation in my recliner. So I will see you guys next weekend. Like I said, we do have that super massive Golden Hive Gallery show that's going to be coming up. Definitely going to want to set that up. It's on the 27th. Make sure you get that bookmark in on that. Hoi Truong, Tim Agar, Julianne, Lindsay Grayling, Angelina Benedetti. We have a massive amount of artwork. We should also have Kennedy and Kinsey coming in for that. Lindsay Grayling's niece, Mank de la Cruz. We have some AJs. It's going to be wild. We hit the Gandalf by Randy Siplone, and I hit a Viper Pilot. I opened one for myself finally. Kind of looks like Drizzt over there. And then what else did we hit? What was the other one? I've already packaged them, so I can't pull them out. But yeah, all right. Everybody have a good one. And I will catch y'all next weekend. Saturday for sure. I'll possibly do a Friday night show. We'll see how it goes. Do we have anybody on to raid right now? Gator's on. We'll head over to the Gator. Have a fantastic week. Planter boxes. That sounds terrible, Mills. I've always wanted to build some, but I've always been too lazy. Have a good day at work all throughout the week, and love yourselves. Bye.